Hey there, my name is Chris Acton with Acton Creative, and this is a hand-woven experience, episode 27. This episode, well, we're wrapping up our three-part series all about the design elements in any weaving project. And we kicked things off with color, and then we talked about texture, and today we're discussing pattern. And pattern is just what you think. How do the yarns repeat? Are they increasing or decreasing? Are you making shapes? All those options feed into pattern. And what you'll find is that the more complicated a loom, the more complicated a pattern you can do. But you don't always need fancy equipment to do some really striking fabric. So let me give you a couple examples. This first one here, this is a twill. And when you first began to learn how to weave, twill is one of the things that you start with. So you don't have to have a complicated loom for this. I did this on a 4-shaft, which is pretty easy, a good starter loom. But you'll see I decided to do the pattern, so I went one direction with the twill. I did a little zigzag and then I came back the other direction. And it makes this great dramatic kind of effect. I love some twill. Pretty easy pattern, lots of bang for your buck. So this is my first example for you of a pattern-focused fabric. My next example is Overshot. Oof, I love some Overshot. And for my money, Overshot is kind of the king of pattern. If you love some pattern, you love some Overshot. So look at my sample here. See, it makes these great squares, and then you got these blocks in each corner with all of the little subtleties. I love some Overshot. And here's what's amazing, is that you can't duplicate this with other fiber arts. Knitting, crocheting, This is really a focus and a specialty for the weaving world. Isn't that gorgeous? So it's another example of a patterned fabric, where pattern is the point of the fabric. So those are just a couple examples for you of what that can look like if you want pattern to be the priority. Now to go with this, I have a sweet little freebie just for you. It is the 4 key design steps to a stunning weaving project. And this little PDF is going to be a great inspiration for you as you're starting a project. It helps you kind of organize your thoughts before you get to all the numbers. This is the fun one. So, where you're seeing this video, just click on the link below and get your copy today. And that wraps up our 3-part series all about design elements in your hand-woven fabric. I hope that gave you a couple ideas for where to go next in your weaving project and gave you a little something to think about. So, have a great week, my friend, and happy weaving.